You have been in a place that felt wrong, not dangerous, not visibly threatening, just wrong. A room that made you want to leave before you could explain why. Most people call it intuition. Bad vibes, just a feeling. The research calls it something else entirely. Your brain is not a passive receiver. It is an active prediction machine. Before you take your second step into a room, your brain has already built a complete model of it. That model includes the geometry of the space, the temperature, the sounds below the threshold of conscious hearing, the electromagnetic fields, the patterns of light that don't quite match, all of this processed in milliseconds. Before you have consciously noticed anything, when the model doesn't match what the brain expects, it sends a signal. Not a thought, something older, something that arrives before language. That signal is what you feel. And it has 7 distinct scientific explanations. The first is infrasound, sound below 20 hertz, below conscious hearing. In 1998, an engineer at Coventry University discovered that a supposedly haunted laboratory contained a standing wave at 1898 hertz, produced by a fan. That frequency is the resonant frequency of the human eyeball. It causes things you see that aren't there. Anxiety, nausea, dread. In people with no idea they are being exposed to it. Old buildings, churches, and industrial spaces produce infrasound unintentionally. Their architecture creates standing waves without anyone designing them to. The second explanation is electromagnetic fields. Weak EM fields from old wiring or geological formations can stimulate the temporal lobe, the brain region most associated with religious experience, mystical states, and the sensation of being watched. The third is geometry. Low ceilings trigger compression responses. Hidden sightlines trigger predator detection systems that evolved when hiding places meant predators. The architecture of threat does not care that the building is modern. The fourth is smell. Chemical compounds from mold and decay trigger threat responses before you have consciously identified any smell. The fifth is temperature. Localized cold spots register as threat relevant, the same system that kept your ancestors away from danger. The sixth is acoustics. How a space sounds communicates its history. Your brain detects anomalies before you consciously notice anything. The mismatch fires before the analysis begins. All of this happens before your conscious mind has formed a single thought. The dread arrives first. The analysis never catches up. The instinct to leave is not irrational. It is your nervous system processing information your mind cannot access and acting correctly. What you felt was not weakness, not superstition, not being easily scared. It was extraordinary nervous system processing, and now you know what it was made of.